Okay, Virgo, this is your rest of November money reading and or timeless when you come across this. Spirit, love, and light, highest possible messages for Virgo money rest of November. Bye, guys. Take care. I am simulcasting on Periscope as well. Two birds, one stone. Virgo, rest of money. You're going to want to open your heart to matters. You're going to want to put your defenses down and open yourself up. You're going to want to put yourself out there as much as possible. Thank you for the follow, Carter, on Instagram. I very much so appreciate that. Sevens are about your spiritual path. This is what you're being called to do on a spiritual basis. This is, again, is the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is how it looks in the upright. For the Periscope audience, this is all in regards to letting your guard down when this card emerges in the reverse. Wands are about action. You're being asked to do what you do in an open-hearted fashion. You're going to want to give power and leverage away so as to be able to gain. Okay, life is about give and take. In order to gain ground, you're going to have to give and compromise. And this is asking you, this card is asking you first and foremost, is the overall energy for your money rest of November reading to give a little bit so as to gain so much more. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Carter. Spirit and love and light. Okay, you may be focused less on collaborating with others, Virgo, for the rest of November. This is the Three of Pentacles in reverse in this deck. This speaks to possibly coming out of a third-party situation. This is long enduring energy. This is Mars and Capricorn energy. In the reverse, though, again, you could be less focused on collaborating and more so working with your clients in an open-hearted manner or nature. Threes are about creativity, but in the reverse, you're being asked to find creative ways to make yourself more accessible. Okay, people want access to you and your product and how you make yourself available to them. So you're being asked to put yourself out there necessarily. Again, if you are more so inclined to working one-on-one by yourself as opposed to if you're working for a company with others day in and day out, people want to engage with your product. People want to know your availability, excuse me. That's what I'm getting right here. Yes, I write poetry as well. Okay, more energy for Virgo money rest of November. You have the Ten of Swords here. This speaks to an ending of a chapter. Number 10s are about completion. Swords is about thoughts, logic, reason, communication. Gemini energy. Thank you, Carter. I appreciate you. This could be some backstabbing energy as well. Something that was outside of your hands, something that brought you outside of your power, that was not in your control. Okay? So this could have been a recent layoff, a recent ending to a dynamic or collaboration, something that you could have previously opened your heart to in the past. I'm getting like a moving on energy, though. I'm not getting like a dwelling energy. Again, this Ten of Swords speaks to something being outside of your hands, and so the lesson always there is going to be to focus on what is immediately in your domain of being able to work upon. Okay, focusing, that's how we, kind of take back our powers, to focus on what we can open ourselves up to creatively, where we could add ground and make progress. Again, a lot of giving so as to receive. Nine of Swords in the upright. This is warning, again, another high-ranking Swords card energy is warning again against mental activity, being trapped in your mind, dwelling on how things played out, dwelling on how this Ten of Swords impacted you and affected you. As you can see here, this person's hand, although as visceral and grotesque as it can be, is they're severed. So this is telling me that this is outside of your hand, outside of your source control. However, in the background we see this placid lake, we see this beautiful sunset, and we see these beautiful flowers, and so there's some beauty in this completion that Spirit is wanting you to focus on, instead rather than go into this dark tunnel of periphery where again, you're tied up. A lot of elements, a lot of Gemini elements. Gemini controls the hands, maybe manual labor, maybe writing. Yes, thank you so much. Relinquishing the control that that in a way, you know, not that you never had control, but relinquishing that which you are it's not your responsibility to oversee, and keeping yourself open to making yourself available to what you're good at, so as to put your spirit and light and soul work energy out there. Again, more dwelling energy, 5 of Cups in the reverse. I do read this card as good, though, no matter which way it emerges, in the upright or in the reverse. 5s are about conflict, ultimately for your spirit and soul's highest good, and those around you's highest good. In the reverse, it indicates moving beyond lingering energy. Okay, so you are processing emotionally the past. Remember, we spoke to emotions being something of the past and how we process the present. Okay, so they move a little bit slower. Furthermore, I'd like to highlight that in regards to emotions, believe it or not, fear tends to move a little bit quicker than love. So when you give yourself space and time, you're merely giving those love aspects and elements their due time needed to emerge and pick you up, and to see things and register things in your reality through the lens of love, which is, if more of us, I should say, gave ourselves that time, then the world would be a better place. But it's an inside job, as this is being indicated with in the reversal position. I read the reversal cards as internalized work that needs to be done, especially emotionally. So you're going to have to grapple and do battle with fear, ironically enough, especially if it is in regards to a situation where you're might having been laid off recently. Okay, your options are open. The more you open your heart to these options. Okay, and again, this may kind of lay the groundwork for you to strike out on your own, maybe be your own boss, maybe start your own side company, side hustle, things of that nature, with that 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Spirit, love, and light. Rest of November, money, finance, career, and business for Virgo 2020 and or timeless when they come across this, when this resonates with them. Okay, you got the Sun card. This is 5th house. Leisure, relax, kick back. Maybe you're working from home. This is fun in the sun. Everything is good. When the Sun card emerges, this is the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles combined. This is, if not the best card in the deck, one of the best cards, especially considering money, finance. This is a card of abundance. This is the card of retirement, made in the shade with a glass of lemonade, even possibly. Periscope viewers, feel free to apply this to you if you would like to resonate with this beautiful sun energy. You see the sun shining in through the window over here as I do this reading. Things will be okay. This card is speaking to you. The tarot and spirit want to inform you that although things may seem bleak in the recent past, things will be okay. I think that's a great note to end this reading on, Virgo. Speaking of 10 of Pentacles, you got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, so you have legacy on the table. Okay? You're being asked to, again, process emotions and remain open to future possibilities. Yes, feel free to apply this to you, Carter, because you did have a lot of Gemini energy emerge in this reading as well. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords is Gemini reading. Please do feel free to apply it to you. I like to make these readings as open as possible to the viewers on Periscope. If they resonate, please do apply it to your situation as well. 10 of Pentacles, 401k, health benefits, I should say. The cornerstones and the foundational scaffold and underpinnings to be able to build generational wealth and inheritance upon. Okay, this is the boats, the cars, the house, you know, the keys to success, really, truly, and this is stability and foundation. And like I said, legacy and generational wealth and inheritance. And this is on the table. I read reversals as the number and the card under as well. So I could read this as the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Nine of Pentacles is about financial freedom and independence. Okay, so you are, if not, very close to this Ten of Pentacle energy. Continue to do your soul work, your spiritual work. And I think a lot of it, again, has to do with processing the past. I'm getting a lot of emotions. I'm getting a lot of recognizing what's not in your hands, not your responsibility. Letting go any sadness, processing it. Because you got to remember, the Five of Cups is on the path to the Ten of Cups. And that's our ultimate harmony. How are we harmonizing with right here and right now? How are we remaining open creatively to our highest prospects and the highest possible life that we could lead here with this Sun card energy, which again is composed of the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Two of the best cards in the deck combined as one. That's how we read the Sun card here at Run and Gun Tarot. Virgo, you got a good reading here. There's a lot on the table. I see and I find that what's in your control and domain right now, first and foremost, is keeping an open heart and processing in the highest possible way for your highest benefit and good what's going on with you emotionally. Meaning you're wanting to take the lesson and the silver lining of any sadness from the past and utilizing it for your highest possible good. Take the lesson. Okay, don't take the loss, take the lesson. Okay, keep an open heart, and by all means, don't be afraid to strike out on your own. This is a level of freedom here that we're speaking to again, and that's the same freedom that we talk about when we're talking about financial freedom and independence. If I'm reading this as the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, Virgo, money rest in November. Holler at your boy for a personal one-on-one situation to dive into your situation. And, wishing you love, light, abundance, and blessings as always. Peace, love, and light.